What a fucking day to be alive, bro. I'm here, baby. We're here. Free Lions, baby. We're gonna talk about it, man. Yo, that first half was kind of AIDS, but that second half made it up for me. So, yeah, let's get into it. For y'all that don't know, I'm a Three Lions fan till I fucking die. Kiss the badge, bro. Cause man, that's my team. We're gonna be reviewing any England game that I can, and today we got the opportunity. So yeah, baby, let's get into it, man. Match review. So yeah, pretty simple for today. We're gonna be going through the lineup, players that impressed me, players that impressed me a little less, things that I saw tactically, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. Let's get into it. So today's lineup was a pretty simple one. Jordan Pickford in goal, MLS at left back, Dan Burn and Guehi holding it down as both center backs, Reece James on the right, Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson playing a double pivot, Eze at the 10, Rashford on the left, Madueke on the right, and Kane, England's talisman, up top. Pretty simple, pretty simple. There's some things I really like about this lineup and others were well, for me it's really Madueke that's I don't really rate Madueke that highly. I think he's a dynamic player, makes good runs, takes good space, but when he has the ball, he doesn't really offer anything in my opinion. Today he got he got the assist for the own goal. So yeah, that was it. He was a lot on the ball, but as I said, I don't think he offers much to this England team and to his club sides, but that's beside the point. Rashford, I did want to see get the start as a Barca fan. I wanted to see him play because, yeah, it's Marcus Rashford, but to be honest, bro, he was pretty fucking bad, bro. Like, he didn't really get on the ball much, and when he had the ball, he lost it pretty easily. He could have scored a goal, which was a rebound from Eze's shot in the second half, right before being taken off. Yeah, Rashford wasn't good today, man. That really sucks for me because I'm a Barca fan and I want to see him do well. But yeah, Lewis Skelly also had a quiet game. He wasn't bad per se, but like he wasn't. He didn't really get involved too much. Yeah, that's pretty much the stuff I didn't really like about the lineup. Madueke and Rashford, especially Lewis Skelly, I do really rate highly. And if he gets more involved, I think he could be a really great player for this England team. Although, for me, I'd want to see him start in midfield, maybe next to Declan Rice or Elliot Anderson. I think he'd do really good. There's also a run which he made in the second half where he basically went through the whole team. So, yo, the talent's there. MLS, fucking amazing talent, bro. Like, not even great. I was about to say great, but that guy is an amazing player, I'm telling you. So, yeah, pretty basic. England lining up in a 4-2-3-1. Declan Rice being kind of a box-to-box midfielder in this game. Elliot Anderson playing as a pivot, being a defensive option and an offensive option at the same time. I think he really did great in that role. Understands space very well. The thing I like the most about Anderson today, especially because this is probably the first time I've watched him play, like really watched him play. He's very, very front-footed. This guy, he gets the ball and he's thinking of getting it up the pitch, whether that is with a pass or driving with the ball, which he didn't do much today, but he did a little. I thought he was very, very good in that role, and I want to see him play more for England. I think he could be a big player for the World Cup coming up. So yeah, I'm glad to see him do well. Also, players that did well, Dan Burn was really amazing, bro. This guy, on the ball, He even 6'5", not really that fast. He didn't get caught in space that much, but that is also because of the opposition that England played today. Andorra not being a good side at all. They fucking played, yo, the low block of doom, my guy, bro. They were just camping in the box. My bad. That was nasty. Yeah, they were camping. Everyone behind the ball. Shit was disgusting. Yeah. Fucking Andorra played disgusting football, but yo, that's international football. When you get a giant against a small side, that's just what happens most of the time. I think Eze did okay in this game. He found himself in space and running into space quite some times, but his final action was lacking. Same as Madueke, but I think Eze is a way better player than Madueke, so I'd like to see him continue to get some minutes for England, because I think he could be a good option for England. I don't really see him as a starter for the World Cup, but who knows? Maybe if he has a great season at Arsenal, who knows, man? It's still Ebe Eze, FA Cup winner, man. Great guy. But yeah, Kane wasn't really present, bro. If I'd be forgiven if I thought he wasn't on the pitch. Really didn't offer anything, in my opinion. So yeah, England lacking on that front, to be honest. Now, speaking about the game more directly, England had most of the ball throughout the whole game. If we look at the stats, possession is probably insane. Yeah, 83 possession. That is crazy. Yeah, they had the ball most of the game. Did they do much with the ball? In the first half, I didn't think so. In the second half, it got a little better, but even then, it wasn't that crazy. I think, for example, in the first half, it was very, very telegraphed around these areas right here. They try to combine a lot, making like square formations here. It's kind of a weird formation they play. They kind of play with like 2 10s sometimes. One being Declan Rice pushing up as a box to box, or Elliot Anderson. They played really high, but that is also because they played a disgusting low block. That shit was actually like out of fucking Sam Allardyce school, man. That was Tony Pulis prime, bro. Like insane Brexit ball Andorra were playing. And yeah, because of that shape that Andorra deployed, England's best chances came from crosses, which, I mean, as a top team, do you really want to create most of your chances through crosses? I'm not sure, but I guess we'll have to see Thomas Tuchel go up against better opposition and see how the team plays then. But yeah, at the end of the day, they got the win 2-0, so I'm not mad. I'm happy about the performance. Well, I'm not happy, but I'm not disappointed like I probably would have been if Southgate was still the coach, because Southgate was a terrorist, man. That guy probably de-aged my fucking... Yo, he probably aged me 10 plus years, bro. I'm not even lying, bro. But yeah, way better than Southgate ball, so that is a huge positive for me. If we're looking at the substitutions, I think some players that came on did really well, especially for me, Morgan Gibbs-White. He came on in the 78th minute. He was very electric, like linking up with teammates, making the right runs. He played a whole lot better than Rashford, for example, and even Madueke, in my opinion. Yeah, I really did enjoy that cameo from Gibbs-White. I want to see him start maybe the next game for England, because I thought he was really a bright spark. Livramento I also liked when he came on. I think Reece James was solid, to be fair. Didn't really put a foot wrong. Got the assist with a beautiful cross to Declan Rice. So yeah, I think it'd be unfair to say bench Reece James, so I wouldn't say that. But I'd like to see Livramento start next game ahead of Luis Skelly, as he can also play left back. Um, yeah, I think Livramento is a really great player, going up and down. He's really intricate with his passes and very good technically. I really like Livramento, and I think he could be really useful for this England team. Um, yeah, I'd like to see him start at left back. That shit would be kind of sexy. Anthony Gordon came on for Rashford. I think he did better than Rashford in the 20 minutes or so that he played. Was way more direct, got into better positions than Rashford. Yeah, that's one thing with Rashford that I didn't really get today. His positioning wasn't good at all, bro. Like, I'd like to see Rashford close to goal, like around here, okay? And most of the time he played as a touchline winger, which is not his game in my opinion. Which is something that Anthony Gordon does do very well. And yeah, he was better off the wing than Rashford, and he also did play that he almost got a header in the end of the game, which he missed, but I liked seeing that positioning from him, getting into the box and going and attacking that header. I think that was positive from him, and that's Anthony Gordon is a player that I've wanted to see play for England since probably Euro 2024, man. Like, yeah, bro, Anthony Gordon, class player in my opinion, should get more minutes for England. Ezri Konsa did okay when he played. Morgan Rogers wasn't really that good, but hey, he played 20 minutes. I don't really expect him to be that crazy, but he's still a great player. So yeah, I'd like to see him play a little. I don't even know. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know what else really to talk about. This game was kind of boring, especially the first half. England had most of the ball, didn't really do that much with the ball. I need to fucking speak about Elliot Anderson, bro. He was sensational, like genuinely sensational. When Declan Rice came off, and for who did he come off? Morgan Rogers, okay. Morgan Rogers plays higher up the pitch, so it was Anderson playing almost as a single pivot, and I think he did really well when he played that single pivot, which for me shows that he can handle playing in this team. He didn't look out of place in this team at all. In fact, he kind of looked like he'd been there for a long ass minute, bro. This guy, Elliot Anderson, man, I think we might have found a player. Oh God, bro, he was actually so good, keeping the ball, just making the right passes every time he had the ball, making the right runs. I might have found my new fucking favorite English player, man. I ain't even lying, bro. He was sensational. Declan Rice also played very well. Got a goal, nice header. Guehi also played really well. Just solid defensively. Like he's such a composed center back. Whoever is gonna get him in the next transfer window, or either in January or next summer, is gonna have a really top player. And yeah, bro, what else is there to say? I thought the combinations were better than with Southgate, but they were a little telegraphed. Like, you kind of know England want to get in these half spaces near the box and also crossing the ball from the wings. So yeah, a little telegraphed. But the thing is, there's no Saka in this team, there's no Bellingham in this team, and there's no as well. I don't even want to say his name because he really is shit when he plays for England. But Philip Walter Foden, he's still a generational talent. Like, if this Foden guy gets into form in this England team, who's to say that England can't win the World Cup with Foden being their best player? He's that type of talent. I for sure think that, bro. Yo, you know what? Foden as a false nine, bro. That might be kind of crazy, but with Bellingham behind him, is that really that crazy? Yo, I might have cooked something there, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I might have cooked something there. And on that note, damn, bro, I can't pronounce shit, but yo, it don't matter, man. This ain't my first language, so like, fuck you, bro. Why am I getting mad, bro? I ain't even mad. I'm just yapping like I usually do, and that's how I'm gonna end off this bitch, man. See you back in the stew. When the time is there, man, I'm gonna be wrapping up this shit. Alright, let's go.